Bubbles, bubbles everywhere. Gary, a grown mustache. Oh, double O Gary. Hey. Oh, so many Garys.
Only 3 of us.
Oh my God, look how young.
I know, and the older you get, the better looking these pictures look. Was it somebody wanted to stitch bubbles?
Yes, somebody wants a bubbles chart.
There they
are filming.
No.
Yeah, we're recording, but we're not filming.
I ain't not gonna send in the mini bag to be sure, post that picture in the
He's gonna deliver the little mini bag now by bicycle, not by Shelia. So he's gotta watch the video first.
That's right. That little, I can see the electric bicycle now in $5.95.
Yeah.
Over the toll tag.
Oh,
far up Miami.
A toll tag.
Oh my goodness.
Right. Hi everyone. We're the Sunshine
Stitchers. I'm EJ.
I'm Gary.
And I'm Shelia. And we want to say hi and welcome to our video this week. We are so happy that so many of you watch us. Yeah, we are surprised.
Even more to do all the comments. I love the comments.
Oh, the comments this past week were off the chart. And a lot of that had to do with Gary's berries and bendable carrot. I have to say, I thought it was just me. But I was so glad to see those comments to realize that it was not.
I still think you were the only 12-year-old here.
Hey, she got the giggles and it would not stop. Yes.
Once that stuff gets out there, can't bring it back.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm a
okay.
What can I say? I think I'm a 12-year-old boy at heart. My humor has not changed at all. I mean, it's like, wow. Which I think is good.
Yeah.
We finally got some clarification on the copper tone girl, the little girl.
Lots of clarification.
Yes.
But it's good. So evidently there are two different copper tone girls.
Oh.
The girl in the billboards is Cherie Owen, who lives in Florida.
Okay.
And her mom was the designer of the ad and just used her.
Well, yeah, it's cheaper.
Cheap labor.
Child labor.
That's right. The TV commercial was Jodie Foster when she was 3 years old.
Oh.
That's why I had them confused. I didn't realize there were two, but I knew that Copper Tone Girl went on to become someone very, very famous.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, EJ was frozen.
I thought she was quiet.
I thought she was quiet. I thought the expression looked
Concerning.
the same.
Yeah.
No, she's gone. She's got to come back.
Yeah.
No, it's not us. It was EJ.
Yeah, but I mean, my computer is everything.
Oh,
is
you saw.
closed.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not the internet.
No,
It's
no,
the
no.
Zoom.
No, it's there. She is. She's back. Hi. This time you froze.
And
I saw that you guys froze and I don't know what happened.
You left us.
It didn't log me out.
Oh.
I didn't even log you out. I didn't even leave. It logged me out and then it reconnected.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So we're not sure where that happened. So let's go back to, okay, here's where we're going to start from. We got clarification on the Copper Tone Girl.
So there are two.
There are two. Yeah. So
one in print and one in video.
that's right. So I wasn't wrong last week when I said, didn't she grow up to become somebody famous? But yeah, so she did, but that was a TV commercial.
Yeah.
Copper Tone Girl, not the Billboard. um, so, so Linda B, who is a beginner cross stitcher, is
Okay.
asking a question about how do you get the stitches to lie flat?
Okay.
Railroading.
The railroading.
Okay.
And I did send her links to a couple of videos on how to railroad because it's not something you can describe very easily. You've got to see it.
Again, we're not professionals.
And we're not, we're not professionals. I do everything and anything. Drop the needle, let the needle drop and untwist, run my fingers, railroad.
Yeah, I do both of those things.
All of it to try to get those threads to lie flat. And still there will be a stitch where the thread won't lie flat. And I'll go, okay.
Yeah.
Usually
you make it as clean as you can.
Yeah.
And then it'll happen. But you don't want the whole piece to look knotted up.
I'm not striving. I'm never going to be a model stitcher. I have no intention of being a model stitcher. I stitch for me. Mm-hmm. And I want it to look nice. I want it to look like I know what I'm doing.
Right.
But again, the occasional stitch where the threads are twisted, I am not going to bang my head against the wall.
Right.
I'm not going to take stitches out to correct it.
Because it's handmade and it's not.
If it was lumpy, it's lumpy, I usually do that. And I usually just railroad the top stitch.
Yeah. Well, I will do
railroad. And I usually railroad, I have to say.
Okay.
And then I do drop the needle, let it unwind. Yeah. Those are my things.
Yeah, I always drop the needle every now and then.
Yeah, because it gets really, I mean, when it gets like knotted.
Yeah. I have a laying tool, but the laying tool is only good for a specific size Q-snap because my finger has, and I like stitching with two hands.
Yeah, it's kind of hard.
And this does not let you do that.
Exactly. Yeah, I use a laying tool every now. I don't know why. Every now and then I'll pull up a laying tool and I'll use that for a couple of days and I'll say, okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Or you can stitch with one strand of thread and then you don't have to worry about it laying flat.
That's true. Yeah. That's true. A lot of people commented on the after dark vibe of last week's video. And again, I blame it on Gary's bendable carrot and his berries. That's all I have to say. Somebody wanted to know if Bubbles was a glamour shot.
Actually, it was.
Oh, was it?
Yeah. Yes, I did go there.
Were you over 18 when you took those pictures?
Yeah, it was the year Ronnie and I met.
Oh, okay.
That was his first Christmas present. I still have not heard the end of it. You know, nothing like a calendar of Gary for the first year.
So he was just like, you know what? I need him to see 12 different pictures of me. One with bubbles, one with a boat. Yes, this is. Where's the other 10?
I'll never tell. They weren't as good. There was only 2 that was really nice.
I bet you will never see Gary's Burt Reynolds pose.
No.
I would never do one.
Oh, you sure there wasn't one in that calendar? Okay.
We have the hat one, Gary. Don't forget.
Now, that one was under 18, so you can't publish that. That was a tad 15.
Yes. And somebody asked, what group are you doing Halloween Quaker with?
It's a Zoom group with Michelle.
Bindi.
Yes.
Yes, stitching. Yeah. Okay. And I want to thank Lisa Lane, No New Starts 2021, who invited me to participate on her homework Flosstube video that she does when she participates in a lot of the challenges that EJ does. And she does a video with other people to where she picks her whips and they pick their whips for the different prompts and the different challenges. And I've watched them and they're fun. They're interesting.
Yeah.
And as I've said, I thoroughly enjoy watching EJ match her whips to the prompts of the challenges.
And that was so much fun. Was it last year, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Every week I was like, okay, how did that connect?
Yes,
Oh, I see it.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, the connections, that was good. I enjoyed that very much.
Yeah.
And Lisa was quite honest in that she knows I don't do challenges.
Right.
But thought it might be fun to kind of try. And it was. I had a lot of fun.
It was really good. I saw it. I'm like, oh, look at Shelia.
I know. I said, oh, I know her.
Right, pulling out stitches and you did a really, really, really good job.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, it was fun. I mean, you could probably see she would give a prompt and immediately I'd sit there and think about whips.
Oh, it wasn't pre-planned?
No,
no.
That was totally on the
with
fly.
All your whips?
Yeah. That was completely on the fly. And there were a couple that are on roller frames, and I keep my roller frames in a separate bin from those that are in regular project bags, just because it's so
easier.
Much, yeah. And they were on the other side of the room. So at one point I did get up but then I realized it was just. So
you saw her looking to the other side because she's looking basically on where that project is. Like, yeah, that works.
Yeah.
And it probably would have helped if the bags had tags on it. Right?
They
if you
do
wrote
have
on them?
tags.
Oh, you got pictures on them.
I have pictures on them. But some of the pictures don't actually show the designer. It's interesting because they're pictures of the front covers of the charts.
And they don't always put their name on it.
They don't always put their name on it. Yeah, it's kind of interesting. But anyway, I want to say thank you to Lisa Lane, Shady Trees, TREEZ Stitchers. She's from Australia. And it was and we had a guest. Mystery guest that folks are guessing to be in a raffle and it was just a lot of fun.
It was really good.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it. Go check it out.
Yeah.
And we also we'll put a link to that video in our description box just in case you're interested. And I also want to thank everybody for all of the compliments on having reached the end of the Erica Michaels sampler book alphabet pages. I appreciate that a lot. It's been it took a year, and honestly, I'm surprised that I actually kept up with it.
Great job.
Well, I think it shows that when you have a massive project like that, if you do like just a few days a month and break it out and you stick to it, you can get any task done.
You can get it done. So April, I will do the back and front cover. And then I'm going to keep it up in May, although I have a class project to do, so I actually might skip May. But as soon as that is done, I'll start on the cluster blocks that are holes, basically, you create in each page.
To thread it
the ribbon through to bind the book. So what you have to do before you can start actually sewing the pages together.
Okay.
So
have you picked out your nice ribbon that you?
No, not yet. No, I have to go to Joann's or Michael's or somewhere. Once I finish the cover.
Okay.
I need to have the cover, the front and back done so I can see what floss colors look like.
Okay.
And then I'm going to take that and pick the ribbon.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm just going to keep going each month like I have and continue to work on it. So it might not be for a while before the whole thing is done, but that's okay. It's
yeah, you did the stitching part. You did the hard part.
I'm going to get it done. All righty. So those were, thank you again.
What was that?
I know. I didn't see. Oh my goodness.
I didn't even know. Did he shave? Was he shaved?
Oh, I don't even know.
He had a
Okay.
haircut.
Oh, yeah, I did notice that. It looks good. All right. Do we have any finishes or fully finished objects for this week?
I've got some fully finishes.
Oh, goody, goody. Let's see. Okay, EJ.
I finished Dictionary Series Stitch by Cherrywood Designs.
Oh my gosh, look at that.
Oh my goodness.
Wow, you just typed that really fast. That's stitched. That's beautiful.
Thank you so much.
Oh my goodness, that is wonderful.
It's on, I just read it, 28 count natural straw gingham linen.
Okay.
And it's stitched with espresso bean from Gast. Here it is.
Oh, wow, it's really pretty.
Gorgeous. Wow. Wow.
That's nice.
Thank
I
you.
mean, it's simple, you know.
I mean, it's something you hang up in your stitching salon.
Yes. Yes, it is.
Yes, once I get a stitching salon.
Yes.
It was one of my zombie run pieces, which don't worry about it, but where you would stitch at least 400 stitches a month on it. You will stitch 400 stitches a month at least.
Okay.
So I don't remember when I started. I have it on my Instagram, the start date and the end date.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I had a good time, and I noticed that my two finishes are words.
Oh yes, love.
Love is the greatest, and then
Yeah.
stitch.
Yeah.
There you go.
That's my finish for this week.
Okay,
Ooh,
nice.
let's see what's next week.
Okay, Gary. what do you
I've
have?
got some fully finishes that's back from the framer. Mischief Monster from Art to Heart.
Oh, how cute!
Yeah.
Yeah.
It
And the frame helped me pick out the frame because it matches some of that thread color right there, that
Yes.
darker teal.
Yeah. Look at that.
matches one of the eyes too. One of the
Yeah,
eyes.
and the eyes.
Good job with that.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
He's my spirit monster. You see the resemblance? They were telling me on Zoom last night that he's got a smaller mouth.
Ah!
I'm like, wait a minute. And those are my friends.
Yeah.
And I've got two more.
Okay.
I've got Lottie Da
Oh,
Spring Hair, the one that I did my conversion on.
nice.
It's very nice, simple, soft frame.
Yeah.
Kind of connects to him.
Correct. It does. Looks good.
Ooh, the green's looking good on there.
It does. Yeah.
Ooh, look at that. And okay, so as we all remember this guy, right? It comes with a pattern,
Oh.
and the rabbit's riding the carrot. I didn't plan it, but he is riding the carrot. Believe it or not, I stitched this whole thing, and it's been a while, and got it framed, and I just realized today that he's riding a carrot.
It wouldn't have been so bad
If it wasn't bendable.
if we had not had this conversation last week. And now you show up with this. Oh my God.
There's two more carrots I still got to do. They're on my whip go.
All right. Oh my goodness gracious.
So yeah. I'm gonna attach them right there. with
Yeah,
magnets.
that would be cute.
Yeah.
That would be
So-
cute. Yeah.
So those are my finishes.
Crazy.
Oh my, so that's your last bunny and carrot piece other than the two others that you need to make? I mean, are we done with the carrots?
Maybe
Oh,
not. There may be more carrots. I mean, it is, Easter, April's coming up. So
Oh,
there
that's
may be
true.
many carrots in your
Yeah.
future. So let the giggles continue.
Yeah, so Easter is April 1st. I think I actually looked it up.
I'll be doing the rabbits all week,
Yeah.
all month.
I actually missed the start of Lent. That one went right by me.
It was early.
It was that might
Okay.
have been what it. I remember hearing about New Orleans,
Mardi Gras.
and that's usually kind of like my signal that Lent is coming when they start talking about Mardi Gras. And all the meaning is for me is that it's jelly bean season.
I knew exactly where she was going.
Yes, it's
because she's got to get to the store early and get her 50-pound bag.
Yes,
a week
of Brock's classic jelly beans. So so I was a little late starting on my jelly beans this year.
Oh my goodness!
I should Brock's.
Might be dangerous if they give free samples.
I know. I had to bring a whole suitcase, a trunk.
I mean, if they did fresh jelly beans and you had a fresh one right off the
my goodness, right off the line. All righty, so
wait, how does fresh jelly bean taste? Is it like a hot donut and a regular donut? Like how would that taste different?
I don't know.
I don't know. Those fruit flavors might be extra strong, so you bite into orange, it's really orange.
I'm not
not feeling it. Got no taste. That's what it is. All right. So Gary starts.
Nope, no starts this week. You know, we had market over the weekend, and we had stuff coming in from market. So
Needlework
Expo. I keep calling it market. I should use the right word. Ronnie keeps telling me, "What is market? You didn't go to market. You went to Needlework Expo." Like, okay. So you know, we got stuff coming in daily. We're filling pre-orders and regular orders. So it's been very chaotic.
Very busy. All righty, that's okay. Whips. EJ, let's see your whips.
Last night I picked up Karen's Love Jar.
Oh, look at that. Look.
Is there words on it?
It's gonna say the word love, and this is
there
like
you go. We're back in the words. I see you finish next week.
This is the bottom part of the heart, and then there's gonna be stems with hearts on it.
All right. It doesn't look like a heart right now.
That's the bottom part of the heart.
Okay.
Like you move papers down. Oh, it looks like an underwear. It looks like underwear. It looks like Gary's Vlad Vosh day.
Vlad, yes.
Yes.
I'm glad you said Vlad's and not Gary's.
Yeah, Vlad.
Vlad's Vosh day.
And
oh my
Karen's Love Jar is by
Karen G. It's a Facebook group.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
So I stitched 117 stitches on this last night, and my goal is to do 400 for the month.
Okay.
Because that's another zombie run. That's another zombie.
Oh.
So with my 400, I've counted it. I finished the jar, the lid of the jar, and I would have done all the stems of the flowers and maybe one or two flowers. So that was
cute.
Yeah.
So that really will push that towards a finish.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah. Yeah. And that's what I find interesting about the challenges and the prompts. It really.
I don't have my. I don't have my martini.
Oh no.
Was that Mother Moon? Who's gonna drink for me? Someone else. Somebody else. Take two shots.
And the other is Mother Moon. Wait, right.
That flower, it's almost done.
Yes. So for the month of, she is another zombie run.
Hold it back up. Hold it back up.
I stitched 500. I've stitched 500 stitches. So.
I love the dark in the flower.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yes, and I finished this flower. That's part of the 500, and I worked on the white and the very light blue.
Very pretty.
Super pretty. I mean, wow.
Yeah. So I plan on putting some more stitches on her in March. So she's not gonna be put away yet.
Okay.
Those are my whips.
Now I know, I just keep writing Mother Moon, but who is Mother Moon?
Joan Elliott.
Joan Elliott. Okay.
Joan Elliott.
Alrighty.
That's it.
That was your whips? Okay.
All right.
Gary, let's see your whips.
Okay. I'm still working on a berry. I've got all the stitching done, so it's like 90% done. So it's home for the holidays. And I'm supposed to do like colonial knots in the colors down here, all along here for like gumdrops. But I've got a pack of beads that are multicolored that I got from a stitchy box.
Yeah.
And I put it someplace safe. And I've been looking every few minutes when I have a few minutes here or there to look. I'm looking for this bag. I know I have like 200 beads that I could go through and pull out, but in my mind, I want to use that little bag. So this could have been done, but it's really cute.
In search of
the
beads.
Right. But I love this piece.
That looks really good. I love that house.
It really come on. It's a lot of dense stitching, like EJ said last time. And
it almost looks over one.
I know, it's so maybe because the dots are so big, it makes it look smaller.
Maybe so.
Yeah, and that was another thing too. There's two berries in the pattern. One berry is stitched on the petite on this petty point, and the other berry is stitched on a color the same without the. This one's not supposed to have the petty point. It's supposed to be the other one. But I like it.
Yeah, no. Well,
hey, so
yeah.
So you that's a lot of fabric that you didn't use. You didn't want to do it in the corner, or you need that space to sew?
You have to, for the point comes down here to sew.
Oh, gotcha.
I probably could have saved an inch somewhere, but it was pretty much.
Because I'm thinking, you need more space for the bear.
Yeah, for to get the bee and all the point.
Gotcha.
And then I worked on this. This is why it doesn't feel like I did much, because I worked on one color, one color.
Whoa!
Wow.
So it's 2 pages out of 6 done.
Whoa! Is that whoa?
And this is Bee Stitch Me Phoenix, I think.
That looks really good.
And I'm using the black I'm using is Belsoir's Black Crow.
There's a rat, there's a snake, spiders. I didn't even notice all that.
And the EJ's iguanas. And then there's like this witch here she's the hardest part to stitch, is the outlined witch, because you don't realize where you're going because you're going.
Oh, there she is.
Yeah. But these girls are, so this is almost halfway done. I just got to come around here and then duplicate what's over here, over here. So
you got this.
It was so close to meeting my WIPCO goal. I might just finish stitching the whole thing.
Where's the other? Oh, right here. Yeah, she's on a broom.
Yeah, and
the 2 witches.
Okay, see, I was having trouble.
And that's how it is when you're stitching it. You're like, where am I at?
I can see this one on the broom.
Yeah.
But I didn't. Now I can. Now that
And then on the bottom half, you're going to be stitching all the stuff, but upside down.
Oh, okay. So it goes.
It goes in a circle.
Yeah. Okay. Very nice.
So. I mean, it's pretty close to being, and it's charted to use beads. I don't think I'm going to do beads because I've got a bunch of petite treasure braid, and I've got Kreinik, so I'm not sure which one I'm going to use because I've got all the colors in those ones. So, because it's all filled in her hat, and then there's like some motifs down here, and I wanted it to look really nice, and I think I can make it look nicer because I have a petite silk lame.
Oh,
silk with some glitter in it, and I think that would be really cute.
Ooh, nice, nice. All right, I can't wait to see that one framed. You gonna frame it?
Yes, I already talked to my framer, and she said bring it in. I want a circle frame.
Oh,
so it might take her a while to find it, but she likes challenges. I mean, she deals with me, so
All righty. So I spent. I'm back on daily rotation. I worked on my Janet Irving sampler, which is Jean Farish, this week, and working on the border. The last time you saw it, I had the green, but I put in berries and leaves this time, and I also worked on this inside row of the border. So
she's gonna be a huge manager.
Yes, she is. She's a big girl.
Wow. And you know what? It's going to look really nice. I like the trees. Those trees are really cool.
Yeah, that's going to be fun too. Yeah.
That house is going to be a beast.
I know. And, you know, I don't particularly like stitching houses because somehow I always screw up the windows. But I'm gonna do my best. Gonna do my best.
You'll do it.
Okay. I also worked on Sugar Skull, imaginating. I always want to call it illuminating. Imaginating. I worked on the eyes, and this one, I had to do a lot of frogging. I got over to put in the pink and realized a side was off. So I had to pull it out and redo. I think it's this one here. So this is a little off right there, but since I had already put in this outside blue, I decided to leave it.
Yeah.
So, but it's, so this one looks, so this is what it will look like eventually. And I did some work down in the middle here. These little green thingies here, I worked on. So it's a lot of little bits and pieces, but it's coming along. And this is done on 32 count glow in the dark fabric, and I'm using the called for DMC.
That's just DMC. That's really DMC, pretty.
Yes. And because it is glow in the dark, I'm not painting the white. I'm stitching the white.
Typing, painting, stitching. What's cross stitch again?
I don't know. I also worked on Time Enough by Kathy Barrick.
Oh, okay.
I didn't take well, it's pretty much done. So I didn't take the picture out. I just have to color in here. The clock has about 4 or 5 colors in it. I worked on the waves.
That's pretty.
This time. And I think that's about,
nice.
The border. There's a big border. And I don't know, I'm not sure I'm going to do the rest. I think I'm going to take the border and I might do this corner.
Well, I would probably do the border where it stops at the letters. So
bring it down.
Bring it down to right above the letters there. So then it looks like this is the rest of the border. Because then this would play on the border, right?
Oh, okay. Bring it down.
Not all the way down. I stop it at the top of the letters.
Right here.
Yeah.
Okay. And then what about, and then over here?
And over here, just
put some border right in here?
Yeah.
Yeah, but not necessarily up in that corner.
What do you think? That would frame it where it's got like the fancy border, a straight border, then a fancy border. I don't know.
We'll see.
And I might convince her just to do the whole border all the way around.
I know. Once you get that far, you might as well keep going, right? Yeah. But the border is easy. I mean, it's
just straight stitching.
It's just straight stitching.
But it's really pretty.
Yeah. So that one is getting really, really close to finish.
Yeah.
But there's still a lot of stitching in here. There's a lot of stitching in there.
And this is that 30, was it 30?
This is 35 count Tiger's Eye by Weeks Dye Works. And it's also using called for DMC. And I purchased it at the Stitch Niche in Arlington, Texas. When I was
that was in January. That was our last trip out.
And I was coming back from South America, so we met. I had to change planes. I had a lot of time. So Gary was on a business trip, so we had lunch at that fabulous chicken place.
I want chicken now.
Yeah, I know. That was good. I worked on Ladies' Night. This is by
Cricket
Collection.
I don't know why I don't have it written there. Cricket Collection. This is actually done as a box with all of these witches, and I'm doing them across here. There's one more witch that will go, well, I'm finishing this witch. I'm sorry. This witch I'm working on here. There's another picture, and then across the top, I'm doing a witch on a broom flying over her friends. So, and this is done on 32 count.
Wexford?
It's, well, the linen type is Wexford. I'm not sure. This has always been a conversation piece. as to.
It could be a solo dye. Silk
Yeah.
Weavers does a lot of solo dyes, so it could be a solo dye.
It could be. And I've got all kinds of substitutions in it. It's
ribbon. I know you have ribbon.
Yes, 10 gazillion substitutions.
But
and
it's also DMC.
Yeah. So I figured out the problem here. Remember, I was complaining about why would you put
black stars on a black dress?
Yes, and somebody actually commented that it should have been purple. Actually, they should have been, I think, green, like these stars here.
Oh.
But when you look at the chart, the symbol for the sparkly thread black is the same symbol as the slime green.
Ooh, that's good to know.
Yes.
So now that makes sense how
this got to be black instead of green.
Yeah. So see, EJ, now we will make ours right because she told us. Now, if we remember,
you have to let other people stitch it first.
Yes.
Yes. Are you going to take the black stars out or no?
No. Why? Because this is Shelia, and Shelia does not take out.
And
would you backstitch?
Wear uniform.
And you don't have to wear. Yes. It's just like having shiny embroidery.
Yeah. I mean, you can see it in person. It's really pretty because it catches your eye.
Yes, it does. It does.
I like the green sparkly coming out of the cauldron.
Yes. And that is
that the ribbon?
Yes, that I was supposed to buy a Kreinik or treasure braid, and that's what I was looking for, but what I brought home was ribbon.
So it's just a little bit thicker.
Just a little bit thicker, and so that's what I've just been stitching.
Is it like flat?
Yeah, it's a little flat. It's really teeny flat.
Okay.
Yeah. And I love the way I love the way it's shiny. I do.
Yeah.
Really catches the light.
Yeah.
I like that.
I also worked on, I didn't bring out any of my pictures. Sorry. Cats. This is Cat Lovers by Jardin Prive.
Oh, aren't you stitching that with somebody?
With
like Derek?
Derek, Married with Stitches. Yes, we're doing a stitch along. I got a lot done on this.
Move it over, Gary.
Oh.
There you go.
Yeah, got a lot done. I think almost all of this is new.
Correct.
I enjoyed it very much.
This was probably fun.
Yeah.
I like stitching those squares, stuff like that.
And I did these two pink flowers down here. They weren't there before. And this is a 32 count doubloon, and I'm using the called for DMC. So I'm really, that's a lot of fun. I haven't gotten to a cat yet, but I think I get the first cat right down in here. So.
I love her color.
Like, where's the cat?
I know.
Well, typically, cats always hide.
Yeah.
You should stitch
behind a potted plant.
Then come and do the cats last.
What was that, EJ?
Behind the potted plant.
Yeah.
And I love her colors.
Very much so. Yeah. Very much so. And I'm liking the way they're showing up against the doubloon.
Yeah, that was a nice pick.
Yes. And I also worked on antique cups and spoons.
Now I feel like I did nothing.
Shakespeare's Peddler. And this is on 30 count studio line in beige. And I'm using cottage garden threads, which are an Australian cotton thread. You can see the variegation, and I started out with one idea and then decided to stick to the different threads that I had with red.
Okay.
So these are all of my red variations in the threads, but there's like a teapot, creamer, and sugar holder like you get in a tea set. And I'm the same color for all of them. And I think when I talked about it last week, I talked about how I was using a solid. I matched the color. Oh, did I talk about this last week? No, because I worked on this on Sunday. It was my Tuesday Zoom. Okay. So I was working on this teapot and thought, I don't know that I want the whole teapot because this turned out to be quite variegated. So I matched a DMC solid
For the lid.
for the lid. And I'm also going to put the bottom of the teapot the same DMC solid.
Really good match.
Yeah, yeah, I was very pleased with that. I'm telling you, I think one of the best tools for converting is the DMC thread book, the one that has the actual threads in it. If anyone who's interested in substituting or needs to do conversions, even if I go from one variegated thread to a different variegated thread, I will look at the DMC equivalent to help with that in the process. Otherwise, you can get lost.
Well, and the way they put it by families with light to dark, you can say, well, I want something a little bit lighter, or, oh, I don't have this number. What's the one slightly lighter or darker?
Yes.
Will that work?
Yeah.
Sure, why not? Whatever.
Yeah. and I'm not doing, so the chart has teacups, the word teacups through the middle of it.
Yeah.
And I didn't want to do the word. So I'm scrunching it up. Okay. Yeah, so it's going to be a little smaller. And I'm going to use some teacup charms.
Oh, that'll be pretty.
Yeah. So I'm really happy with that. And the other thing that I'm doing, rather than I didn't want it all to be stripy, with the variegations, the changes in the variegation. So I started playing around with the directionality.
Okay.
Let me hand it back to me for a split second. And actually, that's been kind of fun. I mean, it slowed it down a little bit, but you'll notice how the colors seem. Yes. Yeah. And this one, I actually managed to get a little zigzag, teeny weeny hint of a zigzag.
Like there's a little pattern in there.
Yeah, like there's a pattern. Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah. So it took a little longer, but it made it fun. A little extra.
I think that's what's cool with some small patterns that are charted for using one thread, that you go in and say, well, let me just play with this and that, because it's small, so it's not a big investment of time and energy, so you can kind of play around and have fun. Yeah,
it was fun. Okay, Hall, AJ, Hall.
I don't in my possession, I don't have any Hall in my possession yet.
Okay, well, we've got Hall that's coming to you. We've got Such Kindness on its way, so we'll see it next week.
Yes. Correct.
Okay, Gary.
I've got Hall.
Gary has Hall.
I got.
Yes.
Oh my God, look at her.
She is beautiful. I haven't decided on what fabric I'm using yet. I'm playing around with it. So.
Wow, I do like his choice of fabric color, though. Yeah. I will say that's a beautiful color.
Yeah, I do have some similar to that color on order from a dyer, and so I'll be getting in. I don't know how long, with the dyeing stuff, and so. But I was thinking of using Anubis because I had Anubis because I used for another project. But she's 237 by 334, so she's a bit wide.
Yeah.
Because the columns and stuff, that's what's making her wide. So that fabric got niched, so I'm like, well, good looking.
But that's beautiful. Yeah. Loving the
and all the beads, and there's beads and stuff all up in there. It's really gonna be pretty.
That's gonna be awesome.
Yeah. Look at the cheetah.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Right there.
And
she looks rich. It looks like rich.
And then I got
rich. The draping of the dress, amazing.
Yes. Yes.
And it's all DMC. Well, there's like 5 or 6 Karen water lilies in there.
He does such a great job at his detail.
Yeah. I know. Yeah. I looked at the chart for her face, and there's all these colors that go into around her eyes and everything. It's just gonna like on the chest and the shading and stuff. I just can't wait to stitch her. And then I got another pattern for my Frankenstein collection. I collect the Frankenstein.
Oh,
how
cute! Oh, that's a good one.
Gobbletons. Gobblesteins.
Gobblestein.
Frank and Elvira.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
that is cute.
Yes.
So it's Mary's a little. Oh, look at her belly there. It's got like a little jack-o'-lantern right there in the Quaker. Yeah, that's going to be fun. And
ooh,
carrots and rabbits again.
Oh no! But at least those are regular carrots, and at least a bunny. I mean, it's not, you know, erotic.
It's not humping a carrot.
It's spring, lots of season of growth.
No, that's true.
But yeah, this was fun. And I got some of the really cool, I got fabric on the whim fabric.
Ooh.
And I
Wait,
think,
Gary, did you finish reindeer feed?
not yet. It's on 40
But-
count. It's on my whip go.
It's the same person.
Yeah, yes, it's the same person. They have a couple of different ones. They've got, yes.
Oh,
They got like, this one
there
came
you
out
go.
so the horse.
yeah.
And then there's the chicken and the Halloween. And then there's the reindeer.
Oh, look at that. How cute.
Yeah. So I did the reindeer one I'm doing it on 40 count, so it's going to be smaller. But I was thinking I might use this new fabric that came out from Fiber on a Whim. It's called Affogato.
Oh.
It's like a cream
Mm-hmm.
with a little bit of green veining in it.
Mm-hmm.
It's got some green undertones. It doesn't take very well on pictures, but it's
No, you can see.
Okay.
I can see the green veins
Yeah.
right in here.
right.
Yeah.
But this one is a 32. And then the other color I got is called Cypress.
Oh, that's
Really
very
pretty.
pretty. Oh, look at that.
All kinds of cool ones. Ooh, I wonder if she would she? I don't know. I don't think she would look good on that. It's too
No.
green.
Yeah.
And then I got my club piece from,
But that type of
yeah, muted. Yeah.
Mhm.
And I got my club piece from Quaint Ladies Society and Gary, because I'm not quaint. So it's this year it's all berries done by Erica Michaels. So there's raspberry, and I'm assuming that says raspberry in a different language.
It does in French.
Really fancy. And they've so what you do, you end up getting the whole shebang with it. And this was a specialty linen that was dyed for just this berry. It's called Berry Brew by R&R.
Oh, so those are all the little finishing
Yes,
fabrics?
all the little doodads.
Even a needle they give you.
Like the
Oh.
top, you get the whole thing to make the top.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you've got the little leaves up here and the
Yeah.
ribbon.
Yeah, and then you get the floss,
Oh.
and then here's a little pin that goes on the top.
Oh, yeah, right there.
Yeah, so this is really fun,
Yeah, that's so cute.
and I like those. You can get a needle. I get 2 needles. No, a needle and a pin.
Yeah.
Okay, so that'll be fun.
Wow, that will be very nice.
Ronnie's gonna have fun putting the top together
Yes.
once he hears about it. That's all on my whips on
Well,
my haul.
I have, so my birthday is coming up and Gary and Ronnie are taking really great care of me. So I got the bag of the month and,
What?
okay, so bag of the month and I mean, this is like really super special.
Well, Ronnie even made his own wrapping paper.
Look at this.
Oh, how cute.
A drawstring bag
Oh
And-
my goodness.
and spoons.
And I don't see.
No spoons?
I see tea bags, teacups, crumpets,
Oh.
a creamer pot.
Oh.
I don't see a spoon.
Nope. Okay.
No. So a threader, big toe designs, right? Big
Yeah.
toe- my big toe threader, and then there's a counting pin, the one where you put the pin in and then you count
Yeah,
over.
yeah, It's
Okay.
got the string on it.
Yeah.
Oh, I like that
I
one.
love those. In fact, I use those a lot.
Oh, good. So there are 2 needles tied together.
Yes. So you put one, and then you count over how, like 10.
Perfect.
Then
Yeah.
you put in the next one, so you can always count over.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's pretty smart.
Yeah. And Well, first let's look at, take it all out.
It's the one time I'm giving you permission for crinkle crinkle.
I know.
Oh, how beautiful.
I know.
I
love
call
that.
this one Kaleidoscope.
Yes.
Yes.
Isn't that pretty?
I love the inside.
Gorgeous.
And I was just going to show the inside.
Bubbles.
Oh, look at that. Isn't that great? So he's given me 12 by 13 and a grind guard 11 by 11 because I use 11 by 11s a lot, and the smaller size bag. Oh, great birthday.
Beautiful.
I also am going to take home today my fabric from Married with Stitches Fortnite Fabrics. And this is Pardon Me.
And that's from a series. Someone was telling me that that's a fabric series that they did. I thought it was like what they called for you. Because mine was like Grandma's Turkey Dinner or something, deep fried. And that was like, no, Grandma's whole collection.
That was their Thanksgiving collection, I think, last year. Yeah. It's really beautiful.
That's the great,
my
great
fabric. Huh?
That's for the 12 from the 12 months of gray. Like their name is based on
the shades of gray.
Oh.
Gray Poupon. See?
Yes.
Me?
Yes. So I'm off to a great stitchy birthday celebration.
Oh, great.
Which is cool. Which is great. Thank you.
You're welcome.
All righty. So that's haul. Any announcements?
Other than, when you're watching this, the bag sale has already started on Saturday, and chances are, because Ronnie made 399 bags.
Oh my God.
This time. This is the most I think he's ever made.
Wow. I know. I've seen the progression.
Yeah. He keeps pushing himself. I don't know where he gets the extra hours from. But so there's probably still going to be bags available on Sunday and Monday. So always go back and look. Of course, always there's always hot bags that go, and then there's always ones that you didn't see because you were looking for something else.
Yeah.
So it's always good to take a look and see.
Well, I always check to see what bags are available. Regardless.
Well, you'd be surprised because sometimes people don't go because they think, well, that bag's going to go, and that bag's waiting for everyone's got the same thought. So it's like, really, what happened? And then all of a sudden they all wipe out. Like 3 days later. And well, like I said earlier, we had there was the Needlework Expo. Last weekend. And every day we're getting boxes in. We've got like 10 boxes scheduled to come in today. So every day there's going to be new things. I still have on the website, it's 2021 Needlework Expo folder. And what I'm doing is I'm adding quantities in there. I'm not moving those because then that way you don't have to look through everything to find the new releases. They're all still going to be there. And if it's so sold out, that means we haven't got it in yet. So when it's sold out, it's gone.
I did look and I did see, and I thought, oh my God. And then I thought, no, that just means that it probably doesn't have it.
Because it's completely different than Nashville, where you go to the designer, you come home and you post everything instantly. We're waiting for things from Australia and the Netherlands, all around the world to come to Florida during COVID. But it's been very smooth and it's been a very fun experience.
I was going to ask you about the experience.
I enjoyed it. It was like one-on-one Zoom sessions with the designers. It was, and then you got to see some shops. I was in a room. It was one designer's room with Kim from Sassy Jacks and Janine from Acorns and Threads. And we were like, ooh, we got West Coast, East Coast, and Central. It was so fun. I know Tennessee's not Central, but it worked in the conversation. I do know the math.
Geographic license.
I kind of fudged it, but that's pretty much all again, thank you everyone. I'm enjoying having the shop and growing and looking forward to one day having a physical store. That's always the end goal. It's many years out, but it's always gotta grow up.
Well, it's always
Baby
good
steps.
to have a future plan. Well, a plan is future, but you know what I mean. A goal.
Goals.
A goal. All righty. EJ, any announcements?
No.
Nope. Okay. Plans. Your plans, EJ?
Okay. I'm gonna be working on, well, maybe like 300 more stitches on Mother Moon ish.
Mother Moon. Take another drink for me. Everyone take a drink for me because I don't have one. So.
Maybe fill out the flower.
Okay.
Well, this is like the month of March, so not next week per se. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's really nice of you to stitch on Mother Moon the whole month of my birthday month, just for me.
Just for you.
Wow. Awesomeness.
Also, I'll be working on Karen's jar. I need to do those 300 extra stitches that I talked about. I will also be working on, yes, I will also be working on Baby Elephant. That's part of my, part of my zombie run pieces.
Nice.
So I need to do at least 400 stitches on not zombie run, on Baby Elephant.
All right.
Okay, good.
Okay. You know, as I'm watching Flosstube, a lot of people are participating in that. Is the whole challenge called Zombie Run, or is it just a piece of a larger challenge?
The whole challenge is Zombie Run. Basically, you're trying to outrun the zombies. You're a zombie or you're the humans. I'm a zombie because I stitch 200 stitches increments of 200 stitches. Other people are humans, they're 400 stitches increments.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
We just have to outrun EJ.
Yeah.
Okay.
Basically.
Yeah. Did I tell you that I wanted to be an extra on The Walking Dead because I wanted to look like the makeup as a zombie?
So much fun.
Oh my goodness. It was so good.
That would be cool.
Yes, they filmed in Georgia.
Yes.
So, oh, I need a hookup.
A zombie with your stitching.
That would be cool.
Oh my goodness.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right now, we thought of it first.
Okay, Gary, what are your plans?
My plans, I want to finish this other part here, so then I'd be finished with the whip go, doing half.
Okay.
I may continue, but I think I'm gonna pick up my carrots because it's my oldest whip. I started them in 2017.
Oh, okay.
Almost done.
So I mean, I got them framed, so it's kind of like that's why I got it framed. So it would push me. So I look at the wall and say, I gotta get those done.
Yeah.
I got 1.5 to do.
Oh, okay. All right. That's not bad. That's not bad.
And it's also part of your whip go pieces.
Yeah, that's the whip go.
Okay, so my plans for next week. Well, today I'm stitching on Grandma's button box, which is pretty cool.
Which is a square.
Which is a square. The Cats, which is the trio, the jazz trio. Aurora Cabin, which is my dimensions piece that she's getting old.
Yeah.
She's getting old. But I think I'm almost done with the cabin.
Oh, then you can work on the.
Yes, I have all of the landscaping, the trees and everything.
But those kind of go fast because they do half stitches.
Yeah, I think the sky and everything is half stitches.
But not the tree.
So it's gonna go fast.
Yeah. Working on French kitchen pomme et sage, and I'm really far along in that. I'm working up to the top.
Yeah.
So
that French kitchen series is on my wish list to work on.
Yes.
So I've been waiting for the hands-on design box to come in.
Yeah.
You know, I get the little boards coming in. I'm like, I've been living through Shelia while she's seeing like stitches, bring it up again.
I know.
Because I got like 4 spaces in my kitchen where I want to hang those things. You know, every project has a place. So.
Yeah, it's a very nice stitch. I'm enjoying it tremendously. My roller frame piece next week is Death by Cross Stitch.
Ooh.
I will work on Cats in the Rain which is the one with the little girl in the yellow raincoat with all the cats underneath the umbrella.
Oh yeah, yellow. You stitch on yellow?
Yeah, yellow. I know.
No spoilers.
Yeah, exactly. And yeah, and that take me into next weekend.
Okay.
And I've got a couple of free open days next week.
So the cool thing is about Death by Cross Stitch, are you doing the 2 threads or 1 threads this week? Because that's the one that you keep switching back and forth.
Yeah, and it really is depending on how I thread the needle.
Yeah.
It totally is at the moment, this is what I'm doing.
Okay.
Yeah. I've been thinking about throwing some other color in there because I've been looking at all of these long dog sampler finishes that people are doing. And I've been very impressed with their use of color strategically. So
I think it would be cool, like if they have a border, like, you know, like something like this running across, then you could get a nice variegated and pop that in. You could blend it, not, you know, so that it would look like a progression of color.
Well, it has a lot of animals in it.
Yeah, the animals, I think I would keep those solid color, but like a
variegated. Yeah, good variegated. Okay, I'll think about it. So yes, it's going to be a lot of interesting and fun stitching next week. In my 2 open days, I think I will look to see what I have that might be close to a finish, like antique cups and spoons.
Oh, that'd be nice.
And see if I can't finish that. So that's how, and I might even look at Nevermore again to see if I can't push something to a finish. So that's my goal with that. And I might try to do that a couple of times.
I think, did you hear that, EJ? Did I hear like 3 finishes in next week's video?
No, I heard. I really did.
Oh, it's only 2 days, so only pick one thing.
I heard 2 finishes.
It's not going to happen. It'll be one of the 2.
Oh, you'll finish one and you're like, I still got time left.
I still got time. Finish the other.
But I'm really trying to stick to plan as close as possible this month.
That's good.
Yeah, because I have I've got that class piece that I think is coming in April. So I know I've got some, and then later on in the year, I have my Christmas stitching to do. So I'm trying to.
Well, and remember, you've got that peacock coming out from Rosewood Manor. You're going to want to start.
No. As much as I do 2022, you know, that's not right.
Don't you want to start it? I mean,
I do, but I'm
FOMO,
not.
you don't want to not start with everybody else this year, do you?
Never start. I don't know if you've ever noticed. I will buy and hold.
Oh.
She'll kit.
Yeah.
And then she'll have a bag for it, and then she'll wait.
And then when it's hard to get, she'll be stitching it.
Yep. Yep. That's
like, oh, this old thing is 20 years old.
Yeah. Oh.
So
wait.
are we ready for the big, what we've been waiting for all day? That's why I made her come here, because I want to see it.
Yes. Okay. So we've been talking about this. My collection of ethnic charts. I call them ethnic because it's actually a variety. Sorry, I could have done that earlier. And so these are all charts that have been purchased.
Change the view to speaker view, or change the view to speaker view so we can
have to be quiet.
Yes, I'm always quiet.
Okay, I changed it. I don't know. Can you see me now? Okay. So these have all been purchased different places, different times, different sources, and I have no idea when, where, and a lot of them are out of print. This one is not out of print. It's actually by
Tempting Tangles.
Tempting Tangles. It's Deborah Dick, and it's called Freedom. And I'm sure it's probably still available. It's copyrighted 2018.
Okay.
So.
All right, I'll lay them over here.
Okay. This is Praiseworthy Stitches, Freedom Park.
Oh, that's a cute one.
Yeah. And this one I've had for quite a while.
Yeah, it's in.
Really, I liked that one a lot.
That is super cute.
This one, this was done.
That was on your trip.
Yeah, I don't know.
New Zealand?
No, actually it's, I'm not sure where I got this, but it was actually the designer is in Virginia.
Oh, okay.
But it's 1997 copyright. Lone Deer Senegalese Designs.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
This I bought. Some of these are, didn't take out the plastic. This is I kitted this in Auckland, New Zealand. The day I went to the cross-stitch store to replace the scissors that they took from me at custom.
They stole.
They stole.
It was stolen.
It was stolen.
International incident.
It was. I almost got arrested because I bitched. I was pissed as hell. So I bought this. Is called Karuru, which is the bird. I loved it, and it has the thread and the fabric.
Oh, it's pretty.
Yes. This I also bought at the same store. I almost spent my entire souvenir money for this trip in this store. It was amazing. So this is Dolphin Surprise, which I also bought, and it too was kitted with Ada and thread.
So it's a New Zealand.
New Zealand. This too, Cherry Parker Designs, hibiscus.
Okay. Yeah, we're in.
Yeah. Very pretty. Ada and thread kit.
And that's another New Zealand.
Yeah, this is another one too. Okay. This is they call it a thread cutter case, where you can put like the thread cutter. And again, it's a whole kit with the threads and the fabric. And beads, tons of beads.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. This one is called The Embroiderer, also from that trip. I'm not going to try to pronounce it, but I think it's a Pohu Tukawa needle case.
It's felt
It's
work.
It's felt work. All right. So we know I have the Wash Day by Clementine Hunter. I also have Auction at Melrose.
Oh, oh, turn it around. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. It came with her story.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah. Auction at Melrose. And the date on this is
1984.
1984.
I was still in school.
Very nice.
Mm-hmm.
This is also a Clementine Hunter called Baptizing. I think it's the same series as the one before, and the copyright date on this one is
1984.
Yeah.
So wherever you got it from, it's laminated inside and out.
Yeah.
It's a laminated.
Yeah, somebody actually laminated.
They protected this, and that's pretty smart, but still it's kind of like, oh,
yeah.
Wow. Yeah.
Now, these are what I call the cornerstone of my collection. This is Southern Roots.
Are all these on the back in there?
Every one of these is in the...
These are beautiful. Is this what you used to make your quilt?
Yes,
okay.
The Afghan, yes.
Afghan.
Yeah. This is book 2, Southern Roots.
And these are from...
And the copyright on these
1992.
This one is 1982.
Oh, you were in Petersburg? Oh, I was stationed in Petersburg, Virginia.
Oh, okay. I don't ever remember being in Petersburg.
Okay. She broke the illusion that we were together somewhere. And we
oh,
didn't know
sorry. It. That's right. Gary and I were together in Petersburg. And I didn't know didn't know him.
I might have cut you off on the road.
and this one, and I think there's more in here, or is it just? Yeah, here we go.
Oh, see that. Yeah, these are
And
really. I love the little girl with the fishing.
Yeah, yeah. Now this one, the lady singing, I have seen stitched several places.
Wow.
Southern Roots 4.
Did you get the whole series?
I'm only missing 3.
Oh,
Southern
okay.
Roots 3. Yes, I have the whole series. Southern Roots 4.
Oh, these are like.
These are more vignettes of people working. I mean, just
Wow.
it's amazing.
Is his hair green?
That's his hat.
Oh, his hat. Doesn't it? I saw Chia Pet. Do you see Chia Pet?
No.
No.
No. It's his hat.
I need a green hat.
It's probably made out of like tree leaves.
Oh,
and branch,
yeah.
You know.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Yeah. And then the back.
Wow.
So these are in that one. I love these. This is also Southern Roots, Girls in Sandals.
Okay.
And this is 1998.
Oh, so Green Apple.
Yes.
Was the
And then just to show, this is the designer, Mary Ann Reams.
Okay. Wow, she did a great collection.
She did. This is Children of Southern Roots. Now this is, look at that.
Oh, she's so cute.
Look at that. And then, isn't that precious? And I believe.
Is there more inside?
I think so, yeah. Yes.
Oh my gosh.
This one has a ton. Look at them.
Oh wow. Those are so cute.
And then,
I mean, like I said before, I mean, this is a collection that you really should be keeping locked up, in a secure place, because you're not going to get,
they're in.
Well, it's, you don't want to get wet. But.
Is this the same one? No.
No, it's different.
Different, but I think it's similar.
Yeah, it's more children.
Yeah, it's more children, even though this one is repeated.
Oh.
See, that one is repeated, but it's a second edition.
Okay, so they got the individual children. Janine Powers.
Yeah.
Janine. Oh, okay.
And this one is 1982. And this is another Children of Southern Roots. And here's the front. Look at him. Oh. Look at him. I know. Isn't he precious?
I mean, look at her face. It's just breathtaking.
Yeah, the one in the middle here.
Yeah.
And this is 1995.
Okay. So we had a rash of interesting designs come out, and then it's like, okay, we need more.
Well, I think I'll take it off speaker view. Yeah, I think that you had a couple of publishing companies that, and then you had a couple of designers that were intent on putting out the stories, telling the stories of African-American life in the South through all of the different aspects at work, rearing children, children at play, people at prayer, which are key cornerstones to African-American life. And I have no idea where I got them from. I just know that when I traveled and travel,
Yeah.
as you can tell by the variety of things in there, if I see something that ethnic, I will add it into my
Okay.
my stash.
All right. So this one, she paid $350 for it.
Yeah. Back in the day.
I remember a painting. I don't know. It looks like a painting from the Cosby Show.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yeah.
Cosby Show featured a lot by the artist Ernie Banks, I think his name is. I have a couple of his prints in my house.
Okay.
And every now and then celebrations, I think. Remember the one with the ladies at the bar?
Yeah, the one you stitch?
Yeah.
Might buy the lithograph, right?
You know, I was thinking now.
It's really a pretty piece.
It really is. And I still I didn't repurpose or throw away the Easy Guide fabric that I started it on. And I was wondering, actually, I've been wondering if, what is that you use that for your full coverage, the software?
Oh, Pattern Keeper.
Pattern Keeper.
That might help you.
I'm wondering if Pattern Keeper would definitely be a godsend for that.
Could be.
That could be a game changer. But with Pattern Keeper, don't you have to purchase the PDF through?
You can purchase the PDF and then upload it through that, or you can take a picture and then overlay the grid on it.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
So
but I might look at Pattern because it was a purchased PDF. So
then perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I might look at Pattern Keeper for that because the confetti in that did me in.
Let's pop in the picture of the Afghan where you've taken all these some of these nice pictures.
This is I printed a picture and I sent you.
Yeah, we have the digital ones up now.
The picture where I took different pictures from the Southern Roots collection, and my sister and brother-in-law visited me, and I handed them the books and said, pick some out that you like. And they did. And I actually, the first year that I was retired, it took me 9 months to stitch this. And I put it together for them. And it's now hanging in their living room.
Oh, wow.
And you can tell I wasn't good I didn't know how to put it together really. So I just twisted yarn, tied yarn to hold it together in different parts. I wanted to have an old homemade look. I wanted it to look vintage for sure.
Oh, so it's just one piece of fabric, or did you?
No, it's on a big Afghan.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Oh, you added ribbon to it. Okay.
Yeah, I had fabric at the top because it's on a big thing.
Okay, like a quilt holder.
Yeah, quilt holder. And down in this box, I named it Heritage, and I put their names and the year in that box.
Oh, that's so
But these are all from the Southern Roots books. And
there's a woman singing.
It's exactly what I was going to point out. There's the woman singer. She was singing. She was too big to get in the whole block.
Yeah.
So I just picked the top half because I thought that just told the story so much. And my brother-in-law loves this. His family is from West Virginia, mountains, West Virginia. And he remembers his aunts and uncles working in the fields. And so he remembers, this is working it says rice fields, but tobacco fields. And
in West Virginia or Virginia?
I don't know. West Virginia, I know.
That's two different.
Virginia.
Because West Virginia is all mountains. They don't have any fields.
Virginia.
The other state.
Yes, but it's mountains. I know that. And he, where is he now? There's here, the woodcutter reminds him of one of his uncles as well.
Yeah, here's the woodcutter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, not that one.
Not that one?
No.
Oh, Okay.
Sorry. It's in there somewhere. Yeah, but you'll see from the picture.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it was such a pleasure to do this piece.
Yeah, when I saw it in person,
Oh,
it's
no,
a
it's
powerful
this one.
piece.
This one right here.
Mhm.
Right there. Yeah. So you can see from the picture, that was a pleasure to do. But I will say, working on a piece of fabric that big, like when folks are doing these big ones and they've got 1.5 yards of fabric that they're working on.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, this was through the summer too.
I know. I stitched 3 baby Afghans in the summer in Texas. And yeah, you've got the AC on, but it's still, you've got fabric. Why do I have a blanket laying on me? It's hot.
Yeah. Well, I stitched the whole thing sitting at the table in my stitching room.
Oh, that would have been smart.
And I just had it all spread out on the table. But the only challenge is, I swear to God, as soon as I would sit down, put the Q-snap on the part that I was working on and spread it out on the table, my cat would show up and say, ooh, comfy, sleeping, and would curl up.
Oh.
So I never had to worry about it falling off the table because I was always weighted down.
She was doing her job.
She did,
Yeah.
she did. But I used DMC, so I just gave it a good washing when it was done. So that's my collection, created or evolving, still evolving, because again, anywhere I travel, anywhere I go, I see something, I will buy it.
Yeah. And you still have, are you going to do Lady Justice?
No. That's not on my list.
Oh.
All righty. Well, I hope you all enjoyed that.
That was a true treat. Thank you.
Oh, my pleasure, my pleasure. Well, I think we've said it all.
And don't forget,
No matter where you are,
the sun is always shining when you're stitching. Bye.